Welcome to Art of Education. Microorganisms, friends and foes. Exploring the world of tiny organisms. Introduction to microorganisms. Microorganisms, often called microbes, are tiny living organisms that are too small to be seen with the naked eye. They are found everywhere in the air, water, soil, and even inside our bodies. Studying microorganisms is important because they play crucial roles in various aspects of life, including agriculture, industry, medicine, and the environment. Definition of microorganisms. Microorganisms, also known as microbes, are minute living organisms that are too small to be seen with the naked eye. Importance of studying microorganisms. Microorganisms play key roles in nutrient cycling, decomposition, and maintaining ecological balance. They are used in various industrial processes such as food production, bioremediation, and pharmaceuticals. Studying microorganisms helps in developing new treatments for infections and diseases, as well as improving agricultural practices. Exploring microorganisms enhances our knowledge of evolution and the diversity of life on Earth. Types of microorganisms. Microorganisms are incredibly diverse, but they can generally be categorized into bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Each group has its own characteristics, habitats, and roles in the ecosystem. Bacteria. Bacteria are single-celled microorganisms found everywhere, with some being beneficial while others can cause harm. Viruses. Viruses are non-living infectious agents that require a host cell to reproduce and cause a variety of diseases. Fungi. Fungi encompass a wide range of organisms, including yeasts, molds, and mushrooms, with roles in decomposition, nutrient cycling, and some causing infections in humans. Protozoa. Protozoa are single-celled eukaryotic microorganisms, some of which are free-living while others are parasitic and can cause diseases. Algae. Algae are diverse photosynthetic organisms crucial for oxygen production, food chains, and environmental balance, found in various habitats from oceans to freshwater. Characteristics of bacteria. Bacteria are single-celled organisms that come in various shapes such as rods, spheres, and spirals. They are prokaryotic, lacking a true nucleus, and are found in virtually every habitat on Earth. Bacteria play critical roles in nutrient recycling, food production, and maintaining ecological balance. Examples: E. coli, Streptococcus. Characteristics of viruses. Non-living, viruses lack cellular structure and metabolism. Genetic material, they contain DNA or RNA enclosed in a protein coat. Obligate intracellular parasites, they need a host cell to reproduce. Specificity, each virus targets specific host cells. Diverse shapes, viruses come in various shapes and sizes. Mutation and evolution, high mutation rates lead to the emergence of new strains. Not truly living genetic material wrapped in a protein coat. Examples: influenza virus, HIV. Characteristics of fungi. Eukaryotic, fungi have a nucleus and organelles. Multicellular or unicellular, they can be single-celled, yeasts, or multicellular, mushrooms. Heterotrophic nutrition, fungi absorb nutrients from organic matter. Chitin cell walls, their cell walls contain chitin. Reproduction, fungi reproduce through spores. Ecological roles, they decompose organic matter and form symbiotic relationships. Multicellular or unicellular. Eukaryotic. Examples: yeast, mold. Characteristics of protozoa. Protozoa are single-celled, eukaryotic organisms. Characteristics of protozoa move using structures like flagella or pseudopods. They're diverse, found in various habitats, and obtain nutrients by ingesting organic matter or other organisms. Unicellular. Eukaryotic. Examples: amoeba, paramecium. Characteristics of algae. Algae are photosynthetic, aquatic organisms, ranging from unicellular to multicellular forms. They play a vital role as primary producers in ecosystems, reproduce through various methods, and have ecological importance in nutrient cycling and industries like food and biofuels. Mostly aquatic. Photosynthetic. Ranges from unicellular to multicellular. Examples: Spirogyra, chlorella. Importance of microorganisms. Biogeochemical cycling, they are essential for nutrient cycling, such as carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur cycles, ensuring the availability of essential elements for living organisms. Food production, microorganisms are used in food production processes like fermentation, e.g., bread, cheese, yogurt, beer, enhancing flavors, textures, and nutritional value. Environmental cleanup. Some microorganisms can degrade pollutants and toxins, contributing to environmental remediation and waste treatment. Medicine. They are used in producing antibiotics, vaccines, and other pharmaceuticals. Probiotic microorganisms also promote gut health and immunity. Research. Microorganisms serve as model organisms for studying biological processes, genetics, and disease mechanisms. Symbiotic relationships. Many organisms, including humans, have symbiotic relationships with microorganisms that are vital for health, digestion, and nutrient absorption. Ecological balance. Microorganisms play roles in maintaining ecological balance, such as in soil fertility, plant growth promotion, and decomposition of organic matter. Decomposition. Food production, yogurt, cheese, medicine, antibiotics, environmental balance. Harmful microorganisms. Pathogens. Disease-causing microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa can cause infections and illnesses in humans, animals, and plants. Food spoilage. Certain microorganisms contaminate food, leading to spoilage and foodborne illnesses. Crop diseases. Microorganisms can infect plants, causing diseases that reduce crop yields and quality, impacting agriculture and food security. Water contamination. Harmful microorganisms in water sources can lead to waterborne diseases, affecting human health and sanitation. Environmental damage. Some microorganisms contribute to environmental problems such as algal blooms, which deplete oxygen levels in water bodies and harm aquatic ecosystems. Antibiotic resistance. Misuse of antibiotics can lead to the development of antibiotic-resistant strains of bacteria, posing challenges in treating infections. Biofouling. Microorganisms can colonize surfaces like ships' hulls and pipelines, leading to biofouling and increased maintenance costs. Disease-causing bacteria and viruses. Food spoilage examples: Salmonella, E. coli. Microorganisms in daily life. Food production. They are used in fermenting foods like yogurt, cheese, bread, and pickles, enhancing flavors and preserving food. Medicine. Microorganisms are involved in producing antibiotics, vaccines, and other pharmaceuticals, as well as in probiotics for gut health. Waste treatment. They are essential in sewage treatment plants, breaking down organic matter and purifying wastewater. Biotechnology. Microorganisms are used in biotechnological processes for producing enzymes, biofuels, and other valuable products. Agriculture. Beneficial microorganisms promote soil fertility, plant growth, and disease resistance, contributing to sustainable agriculture. Environmental cleanup. Certain microorganisms are employed in bioremediation to degrade pollutants and clean up contaminated environments. Research. Microorganisms serve as model organisms for studying biological processes, genetics, and disease mechanisms. Cleaning products, probiotics, fermentation, bread, beer, bioremediation. Microorganisms and health. Hygiene practices. Vaccination. Antibiotics and their proper use.